What's going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, bringing you guys with another NASCAR diecast review. Today it's going to be on a diecast that is in probably one of my favorite years watching NASCAR. I guess you could say this was probably the peak of NASCAR right here, but I did manage to pick up a lot of these cars from this certain year, and you guys probably know what it is. Well, it's 2007, baby, and I got this actually from Jack's Racing Collectibles. So here's a card if you guys want to see it real quick, Jack's Racing Collectibles. So I got this back in December when I went there. Probably the best diecast dealer I've ever been to by far. If you guys want me to, answer that question, which diecast dealer has been my favorite, it's definitely Jack's. But today it's going to be on Matt Kenseth's 2007 DeWalt Ford Fusion Gen 4 car for Roush Racing. Yes, I'm saying Gen 4 because this is, 2007 was the last year we went to Gen 4. Then they went to, the the good old Gen 5, a.k.a. the COT. But yeah, this is the last one they had in stock, and there was practically not many of these left. I mean, the pit spot diecast, first of all, the custom box, that is pretty damn cool. I mean, $6 right there. That is, I probably got it cheaper from Jack's because, Jack is pretty good when it comes to, he's pretty good with his prices. I could say that. Probably another reason why I recommend shopping at him. But, all the other places are cool as well. I mean, whenever in doubt, you always got to shop local. And then you can also, shop at Circle B Diecast and use my promo code OBBYT. But anyways, enough of me to talk about that. Let's get cover this diecast review and the official unboxing of the Matt Kenseth 2007 DeWalt Gen 4 diecast. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and my goodness, that DeWalt yellow. You gotta love that DeWalt yellow. It's pretty amazing that we still got a long-time sponsor like DeWalt still in NASCAR. And with Joe Gibbs Racing, which was also Matt Kenseth's team, which was also a team that Matt Kenseth drove after he left Roush, so I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, he practically brought that sponsorship into that team, which I thought was pretty cool. But, yeah, but you can't beat, the classic Matt Kenseth DeWalt schemes. And this one right here is absolutely a classic for sure. I mean, 2007 was a pretty decent year for Matt Kenseth. I mean, he did pick up 2 wins, which, won, the second race of the season, which was at Fontana Auto Club, where you want to call it. And then, he didn't got his second win all the way till the season finale race, which was at Homestead. God, remember when Homestead was actually the season finale race? By the way, Homestead put on one hell of a show for the Xfinity Series and for the Cup Series. I will say that. My God, Homestead, man, that's a track I'm hoping I could probably visit in the not-so-distant future for NASCAR tracks to visit. But, yeah, I'm glad to see they're still on schedule. But, yeah, this DeWalt scheme, man, so many great memories on this. And this one, definitely remember playing this one a lot. Again, I'm going to have to make a reference to 07 because that was the peak of NASCAR, in my opinion, because, the video games are awesome. The racing was awesome. Paint schemes were just amazing. Diecasts were amazing. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think the retail line, Winter Circles, they made all the race wins from 2007, with a few exceptions, like the alcohol sponsorships with some cars. Which that was pretty cool. I mean, I don't think we can have any more of a lit year than 2007. And yeah, I just said lit because, yeah, that's just how I roll. But yeah, I mean, feel free to comment below which diecast season I think it has been the best. I mean, I think 2007 definitely has been one of the best. I mean, even though this was, before, we had the NASCAR diecast community and all that stuff on YouTube. So, shit, YouTube was only 2 years old when the 2007 hit. So, talk about early days, I tell you what. But this DeWalt scheme, man, we got this nice dandelion yellow. Oh, man, that's some cool-looking sponsors right here, like USG Sheetrock. Remember the USG Sheetrock scheme? All that is beautiful. I think they had the Sam Bass Christmas car of that at Jack's, if I'm not mistaken. I think. But look at all those contingencies. Goodness gracious. All the sponsors that, were just so loyal in NASCAR. Look at them all just disappear now. They're basically to nothing now. And you know what, man? I mean, sometimes it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing for paint schemes and for new sponsors to show up. But you know what, man? The nostalgia in me just misses those contingencies. RL Carriers, that's another cool sponsor that I remember. That RL Carriers is that one scheme where it was just all like a bright neon yellow and green. Goodness gracious. Kenseth had a lot of cool, vibrant paint schemes. And who could forget the Carhartt scheme, which, by the way, I still got to review another Matt Kenseth car that has to do with Carhartt. And if you guys saw one of my haul videos, you probably are going to know what that one is. But I decided to review this one out of the way because this one's going to be a lot more popular, that's for certain. And quick shout out to Eric Eastep as well. I mean, highly doubt he's watching this video, but if he is, this diecast review is dedicated to him because, he is a big Matt Kenseth fan. And for anybody else who is a big Matt Kenseth fan, I mean, this one definitely screams Matt Kenseth to you because there's nothing more satisfying than seeing the 17 car being competitive. Speaking of which, couldn't believe Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher was doing well and leading laps and won a stage. Wow, I couldn't believe that, guys. I mean, it felt like watching Matt Kenseth all over again in that 17 car. I mean, I know that's not really the best comparison, but I mean, heck, guys, that 17 had some speed, so that was pretty cool. I mean, I literally thought for a second we were in 2007 again because Roush was doing good, Hendrick was doing good. So yeah, that's my nice little mini review about the Homestead race. Thought it'd be kind of appropriate because God, Roush used to own that track. Used to dominate that track so many times, guys. Even back in the days where good old cousin Carl was at too. But just what a beautiful paint scheme this is, guys. It's just a basic. It's just such a basic design, but it's so cool with these little swishes or swooshes, whatever the hell they're called. This is how the simple paint schemes work, man. They absolutely work. And you know what? Christopher Bell's DeWalt scheme, I'm definitely getting some vibes from this. I'm definitely getting some vibes from Christopher Bell's DeWalt scheme. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful, guys. Just, my goodness, guys. But, yeah, guys, I mean, all I can say is that if you end up finding this car or the COT version of this, all I can say is that get it. Get it because these things are practically selling out. I mean, all the 2007 diecasts are getting rare. And I was lucky I was able to get a few from Jax and from Bench. And a little bit at 07. So, and these cars definitely have a lot of nostalgia to me. I mean, to be honest with you guys, nothing beat the Gen 4 cars. The Gen 4 cars, in my opinion, were probably the best looking cars on the planet. I mean, sorry. That's probably nostalgia talking, but, like, come on, guys. This is how a stock car is supposed to look. I mean, I'm curious to see what the Gen 7 cars are going to look like, but just, oh, man, thank God we had diecast so we could look back at these memories, guys, but just a beautiful paint scheme. I don't really have a car to compare this to, guys, but if you have all the other Matt Kenseth DeWalt cars, like his Homestead Final Ride car and his other DeWalt cars from Joe Gibbs Racing and from Roush, and this would be another great addition to go along with that. But anyways, guys, this has been OVB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this Diecast review of the Matt Kenseth 2007 DeWalt Gen 4 Ford Fusion for Roush Racing. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other diecast reviews, feel free to hit that subscribe button today, join the Discord, and also make sure to follow me on all my social medias. And yeah, anyways, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I'll catch you guys next time on another NASCAR Diecast review.